Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to all the brothers that they're pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom to all the brothers, sisters, and children that they're keeping this word of sincerity and the truth. Okay, I just want to go into this quick lesson that I was meditating on earlier today. Proverbs 24. The point is at verse 5, and I'm going to just start at verse 1. It says, Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them, for their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. Through wisdom is an house builded, and by understanding it is established. And just going through that scripture, through wisdom a house is builded. That house can be an individual person. That house can be a nation or a lineage of people. You know, you think about in the kingdom of heaven, when each brother's gonna be his own house. You know, each man of each one of the elected, they're gonna be like their own house. And through wisdom, a house is gonna be built. You know, it's like a whole nation is gonna come from that man. How many children? Kids gonna be born, but it's gonna be all attached and attributed with wisdom, the wisdom of Yahweh, of Yahweh by Shema Shai. And ultimately, the nation of Israel is built off of this too. So that house can go to an individual person, and it can go into a nation. And in the NLT, it says, a house is built by wisdom and becomes strong through good sense. Verse 4, and by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Verse 5, a wise man is strong. Yeah, a man of knowledge increaseth in strength. In verse 5 in the NLT, the wise are mightier than the strong, and those who grow in knowledge grow strong. Those with knowledge grow stronger and stronger. And I was meditating on that, and I was thinking, because growing strong, you can think about that physically. It's physical, mental, and spiritual. Because through wisdom, we're learning the ins and outs of how to maneuver in this world without compromising our integrity and without losing our minds, going insane. We're keeping a level head because of Yahweh Shai is with us. And it's through this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we understand what's going on and what's to come. That alone makes you strong mentally, because a lot of people are concerned with what's going on in the economy and how the world is going to be going, how the world is going to be moving in these years or months to come, however long it takes, Lord will, we out of here next year. But people are worried about what's to come, and they're all thinking about how it's going to affect them in their, in their livelihoods. But through wisdom, knowledge, understanding, we want all this to happen because we know ultimately it's for the deliverance of the nation of Israel, finally be delivered out of this captivity and delivered from all the hell we've been going through. So that alone makes you strong mentally and spiritually, but also too, just going into the spiritual aspects, we've been learning, lessons and becoming better versions of ourselves, becoming better people and more righteous people, to the best of our ability. And all these spiritual gifts and skill sets that the Lord has blessed us with and allowed us to actually work on and become, strong, become more a part of us. What skills we didn't have that he wanted us to have, he allowed it to come a part of us. And the skills that we did possess, he strengthened them, So now we're able, like, for example, we're able to understand the scriptures and to apply them, which is wisdom, applying what you know. We understand what's going on. We understand why the laws, statutes, and commandments are important, and we understand that the next world to come is going to be centered around that, our kingdom. We're understanding everything, and we're looking at this world through the eyes of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. So spiritually, we have become stronger. We become closer to the Heavenly Father, in Yahweh Shai. And we become closer to each other. And then physically, too, because we, on the health side, just knowing, Men working out, we learning and researching all types of information and realizing, the lifestyle that the American lifestyle was never beneficial for us. So now we have to return to our roots and to our culture and figure out, learn about ourselves, learn about what we actually used to eat, our diet, how we used to exercise, stay in shape. We Israelites, we always stayed active. We wasn't never no westernized the way the lifestyle over here in America. They got gyms, but they don't promote people actually being in shape. So, just for men and women, we increased in physical strength, vitality, the vitality, your health, because even if you don't physically get stronger, your body can get stronger too, just by putting the right nutrients and the right vitamins back into it, eating healthier, eating actual good food to the best of our ability. Of course, we know that Esau done tamper with everything, but to the best of our ability, eating what we can, that's better and more beneficial. All of that makes you stronger. But I wanted to just go into the definition real quick. Strong. And I'm gonna just get straight to the point. Where was the point? What was it? Oh yeah, okay. So it says right in the beginning, it says wisdom makes the wise man stronger than 10 leaders. An example protects him more than 10 leaders could. Right. And so everything that we're learning is because it's going to also be beneficial. The most precious thing during the time of Jacob's trouble is a man that has with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, this doctrine, and able to apply it, being able to make righteous decisions and the right decisions in the times to come, and not losing your mind or freaking out like the rest of our people and ultimately the rest of the world is going to do. That's why I said it protects him more than 10 leaders could, 10 strong, mighty leaders, they probably buff, in shape, whatever the case may be. Wisdom would do far better and far greater for somebody who's nowhere near their size than someone like that. And this the wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, not the wisdom of this world. So, like I said, wisdom will make you stronger. What it say again? It said, a wise man is strong. Yeah, a man of knowledge increaseth in strength. That's mentally, physically, and spiritually. But I also got that too, the definition of strong on Google. And of course it says having the power to move heavy weights or perform other physical demanding tasks, which is physical, able to perform a specific action well and powerful. So that's going into the physically strong. It says possessing skills and qualities that create likelihood of success, likely to succeed because of sound reasoning or convincing evidence. Then also go into the wills of knowledge and understanding, because this doctrine is sound reasoning. But the next definition, powerfully affecting the mind, senses, or emotions. Because that's another thing, being in control of our emotions, that makes us strong too. We're able to control how we react to certain situations, and we can think more level-headed than the mass majority of the people on this, over here in America and in the world, honestly, because this wisdom, knowledge, understanding is guiding our thoughts. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is guiding our thoughts through this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It says of a person's constitution not easily affected by disease or hardship, and that go into the physical and the mental, being physically, mentally strong. This wisdom, not because even when we do get sick, or even if we do have some type of complications or dis-ease in our body, we know who to pray for. We know who to pray to, and we know what we can do to help us get better. We know the herbs. That's the first thing we're gonna go to. Prayer, of course, and then the herbs. Praying that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, a lot of herbs to work for us. And if we don't, we know we know a brother or sister that do know. So all of us, we are growing stronger each day. The more and more we learn, the more and more we apply, we getting stronger. We're far greater than the average Israelite, you know, and that's why I say again, Isaiah 13:12, a man a man of the Lord will be more. Of course, it say a man shall be more, more precious than fine gold, but it's really a man of the Lord will be more precious than fine gold. And these are uh, uh excuse me, a lot of the reasons why. Not easily disturbed, upset, or affected. Now just think about it during Jacob's trouble. We're not going to be disturbed, upset, or affected like these other people. We're not going to be losing our minds because of all the chaos that the Lord is and judgment the Lord bringing on the earth. We're going to actually be level-headed and be able to still make conscious, clear, level-headed decisions. It says of a person's character showing determination, self-control, and good judgment. All of this is spoken of in the scriptures. It all ties in together. Being strong is more than just physical. It's mental and spiritual. And just think about when it came to King David and Goliath. True enough, King David used a slingshot to shoot at Goliath to kill him. But prior to him doing that, David was strong mentally and spiritually. He had faith, and he stood proudly. He stood boldly, stood up to these other nations on the behalf of Yahweh Shem Abishai, stood up for our people and stood up for our power, boldly. And like I said, he had faith. That's showing spiritual and mental strength right there. He wasn't disturbed by what Goliath was saying, or what Goliath was saying was out of pocket, and that upset him, because David already knew, like, here it is, we serve the God of the universe, and these heathens are the one talking. So what David do? David stood up manfully for the nation, and Yahweh Shem Abishai was with him. So showing determination, self-control, and good judgment. And these are a lot of good definitions. There's only a couple of them that I've seen that I just want to read. I think it was that it? I think that might have been it. Is that it? Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah. So showing determination, self-control, and good judgment. All of this is spoken of in the scriptures, especially more so in the New Testament. We're going to the spiritual gifts, and traits that we should possess, being in this truth and having the wisdom, knowledge, understanding Yahweh Shai. These are all traits, but these are all what makes the wise strong. So I'm going to read it one more time. Proverbs 24:5. A wise man is strong. Yeah, a man of knowledge increases strength. For by wisdom counsel that shall make thy war. And in multitude of counselors there is safety. It says, so don't go to war without wise guidance. Victory depends on having many advisors. Right. And that war doesn't always necessarily have to be physical. It can be a mental or a spiritual battle. Whether it be personal in your own walk, or whether it be something, overall what we going through right now as a whole nation. But nevertheless, just going into that strong is mental, physical, spiritual. It's more than just being physically strong. But Lord willing, it was an edifying lesson. I want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well, and peace, love, and salutation to the brothers out there pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom to all the brothers, sisters, and children out there keeping this word of sincerity and truth. Until next time, shalom.